Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to another High Button Sports broadcast of the High Button Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League. My name's Easton Shoup, bringing you into the Yarmouth Mariner Center for today's Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League game between the visiting Valley Wildcats, who sit at 5-1, good enough for 15 points and 7th in the league. On the other side, the hometown Western Hurricanes. They are still looking for their first point of the season, looking to pick it up here in the fish tank. Referees gather at center ice. Centerman in, goaltenders ready. Starting goaltenders, Tatum Innes for the Wildcats and Marcus Tanner for the Hurricanes. Everybody's getting together there at center ice, making sure we're all good. Scorekeeper trying to figure things out. And I'm not quite sure what we're waiting for here. We finally get a puck there. Look, that looks like it's pretty important for this game. If you want to play it, you need a puck. So that's what it's looking like, what it was. Referee Nolan McDonald to center ice. Battling there on that far side. And we are off here. Right off the draw, the Hurricanes look to go forward. That one just out of reach of Donjuan up the right side. It'll be picked up. Sent down low. It's picked up by Blinn down low, taking a hit down there as well. Out in front now, a shot there, stopped by Tanner off the rebound. It's cleared away by the Hurricanes. Pass blocked by Ferguson, now far side to Churchill. Churchill off the right side. Donchmont, an offside called on the play. Penalty coming, it looks like a hit to the head there. Not sure what we're getting here. So penalty on the way. The referees getting together there. Western player able to get up on his own. We'll get the official ruling here for the referee, Brock Eamon. It's going to be 2 minutes for charging here on the play. So the Hurricanes head to the power play just 24 seconds into this one. Dontrant, why not, and Dimmel up front. They got Tenwold and Corkum on the back end for this power play unit for the Western Hurricanes. Linesman finally set to go here. Centerman's in and we're off here. Off the draw now, tangled up. Still in that face-off opposition, back to the point for Corkum. Corkum has Tenwold far side, decides to stick with it. Now sent down low. Now to Dimmel. Dimmel back. Over to Tenwold now. Tenwold to Corkum. Corkum through traffic, fires, goes high. Now out to the corner. Tenwold unable to hold the line. That one will be sent down. Tanner will come out of his crease to play the puck. He's going to leave it for Corkum now. Looking to set up now. Tenwold and Dimmel, his wingers. Heading up the right side. He dishes it off to Dimmel on that right side, sticking to it. Going hard now over the blue line, staying on side here. Putting on the brakes now, back to the point for Corkum. Corkum has Tenwold far side. Sticks with it now. Shot through traffic off the deflection. Just stopped by Innes on the play. Now pass up through. Good clearing attempt there on the play. Corkum will pick up the loose puck. 1:10 to go on the power play for the Hurricanes. Here they come trying to skate it out. Corkum circles back right in front of Tanner. Now up to Tenwold. Tenwold now sends it over. Now Dion has it, loses it. We'll get a whistle on the play here for offside with 13:32 to go here in the opening frame. 56 seconds to go here on the power play for the Western Hurricanes. 1-1 the shot so far in this one. Face off in front of the Wildcat bench now. Now the Hurricanes over to Ross. Mood Ross now has it. Far side now. Dion has it. Drops it back for Blinn. Blinn now makes a move by one. Gets it over. Now in the high slot there. Shot just goes high. Blake Mood Ross now for the Hurricanes. Sends it over. Pass is blocked and they'll have to regroup in their own end. 33 seconds to go on the power play for the Hurricanes now. Skate it up. It's Blinn. Martin Blinn now sticking to that left side. Now good battle there along the board. Stick goes flying. Now the Wildcats in their own end. They'll clear that puck just out of reach of Mood Ross. Tanner comes out of his crease but just lets Mood Ross pick it up. 10 seconds to go on the power play for the Hurricanes. Trying to make a move past one. Caught in the feet now. Now here are the Hurricanes. Penalty about to expire for the Wildcats as it does, and we're back to even strength. The Hurricanes now trying to crash that front of the net. Just goes wide there on the crossing attempt. Now down low, the Wildcats still have it, poked away by Santo. Now moved Ross, low point area, shot through. Just doesn't have enough juice on it. And the Wildcats will pick it up and skating it out now. Far side to Glant. Glant over the blue line, sent in. Trying to make a move now. Here's Corkum with it. Corkum now trying to circle back. Poked away. Hit there. Still trying to move it away. Here's Lucas now with it. Lucas gets tangled up there. Now here's Greeno in the neutral zone. Sends that one in. Tanner decides to stay in his crease. It'll be picked up by Ferguson. Ferguson tries to send it over to Corkum. It gives a bump there. Picked up by Greeno. Greeno now along the boards. Sends it out. Net front in the slot there. Tangled up. Still sticking with it now on the shot. Can't get it off. Now into the corner. Corkum trying to clear the puck. Good hit there. Now back to Greeno at the low point area. Shot through. Stopped by Tanner. Rebound. Cleared away by Corkum. Corkum now sends it up. Poked away. Now here the Hurricanes with a chance. With speed now. Lucas back. Now sends it out in front. Just can't hang on to it. Good chance there for Churchill. And it's now sent around the boards. Good battle. It'll be picked up once again by Churchill, who sends it down low to Hosen. Hosen now taking a bump there along the boards. Now that left side, just out of reach. Corkum was going to send that one in, sorry. Now sends it over. The Wildcats with it in their own end. Looking to skate it up through. Leading towards that right side. It's sent in by Greeno. Will be picked up by Hughes in his own end once he gets there, but it gets met at the puck there. So a good battle, and it's picked up by the Hurricanes once again. Tenwold can't get a good hang onto it. It's picked up by the Wildcats and cleared away. Ferguson now dishes it off to Rolls. Now here come the Hurricanes. Dimmel can't hang on to it. Here's Ferguson with it. Now Glant gets a tip on it. Cleared away. Tenwold gives a hit there along the boards. Now one sent right back in by the Wildcats here. Hit there into the corner. It's Hughes battling. Now out for Ferguson. That one poked away. Now here come the Hurricanes. Up the gut of the ice. It's why not. Why not now? Now one on net to Innes. And he'll get the stoppage in play with 10:14 to go here in the first period. 2-2 the shot. Still no score in this one. Face off on the left side of your screen now. Donchmont in for the draw for the Hurricanes in there with Robichaud. We're set to go now as we're off. Along the boards now, the Hurricanes have it. They'll send it in. It's picked up by Ferguson down low for the Wildcats. Circles back around Donchmont. Goes the other way behind the net. Pass up now to Howard. Howard now sends it up. Good battle there along the boards. Blinn gets him tangled up. And now it's offside called on the play. Just barely. Looked like there might have been a good rush forming there for the Wildcats, but just got cut up, and it's offside on the play with 9:57 to go. Face off in front of the Hurricane bench now. Linesman ready to drop the puck as we're off. Now far side, here's Ferguson with it. Ferguson in over the blue line, puts on the brakes just as he gets over it and sends it in. Sorry, that was Greeno, not Ferguson. Now back to Greeno. Greeno now walks in. Now one just goes high the net. Tanner trips up in his crease there. Able to get back on his feet. Donchmont trying to get him tangled up down low. The Valley Wildcats have it down low. Freed up now. Now getting tangled up. Turning the other way for the Wildcats into the corner. Now in the slot. That one just poked away. Now pinching in. That one sent right back in. Now picked up by the Wildcats. Back to the low point area for Greeno. Greeno now sends it far side. Hit there from Dion. Down low along the boards. Blinn gives a hit. Tangled up and brought back by the Wildcats. Freed up by Donchmont. Now here come the Hurricanes. Passed over to that far side here, the Wildcats, the Hurricanes. Now it's picked up by the Wildcats in their own end. Dion gives a bump there, pass up through, making a move. Now the Wildcats take it away once again over the blue line. It's a pass to Greeno. Greeno now tries to send it out in front and able to get it there in time. Now sends it back over here. The Hurricanes with it, caught in the feet. An offside called on the play with 8:47 to go here. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Here we go once again. Puck is dropped. We're off here one more time. The Wildcats have it in their own end. Passing it back, going D to D back there on the back end. Just goes wide to Santo that time. Lucas just out of reach. Now the Wildcats have it. It's Fowler with it. Fowler first side now. Trying to keep that one in. Unable to, though. Along the boards now, the Wildcats have it, looking to set up shop in their own end. McLaughlin sends that one around. It's picked up by Lonergan now after taking a bump. The Wildcats lose it. Tangled up there in front of the bench. Good physical aspect there in front of the Wildcat bench, and the Hurricanes will send that one right back in. It's Ennis out of his crease to play the puck. He'll leave it, though unable to be picked up cleanly in front of the net now, and it's just taken away by the Wildcats. Great chance, though, for the Hurricanes there. Now getting by his man. Here's Ferguson in on goal. Now a shot there right into the leather of Tanner, but we'll get a penalty on the way for slashing, and the Wildcats head to the power play for the first time today. It's going to Corkum this time for slashing. Just over 7 minutes into this one, the Wildcats head to the power play, and Ferguson will head in for the draw. Linesman ready to drop the puck, directing traffic on the far side there, and we're off. Trying to clear the puck that time. Holds the line, though, well. Now trying to free it up there along the boards. Freed up now. Wynot has it. Wynot flips that one down. Ennis out of his crease to play the puck. Thought about firing it up long. Decides not to, though. And that one, good job by Churchill on the play there to get it tangled up a little bit. Now Hughes tries to send that one up. Caught in the feet. Good battle there down low near the face-off dot. Now taken away by Canuck. Canuck tries to clear. Gets deflected up into the protected netting now with 7:19 to go. Ozone face-off now on the way for the Valley Wildcats. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here one more time. The Wildcats have it back for McKay at the blue line. McKay now sends it over to Greeno. Greeno now back to McKay. McKay now far side now. Winds up on the one-timer there. Shot off the crossbar. Now McKay gets it back. McKay over to Greeno. Greeno now into the slot now. Off the forehand there. It's stopped before it reaches Tanner, I believe. Now back to the blue line. McKay sent over. The Wildcats have it. Martin now in the slot with a shot there. Gets blocked through traffic. And cleared out to the corner. The Wildcats have it. Trying to give it back there. Teed up by D'Entremont. And it's cleared away. Now McKay has it in his own end. Behind Ennis' crease. He looks to set up now, going for a skate. Has two behind him. Decides to drop it off now up that right side. Here's Greeno. Greeno now up the right side with speed. Trying to make a move there, but a good box out by the Hurricanes. Whiffs on the clearing attempt, though. Back to the blue line for McKay. McKay now sent back over to Greeno. Greeno far side, caught in the feet of Chambers. Now back for Martin. Martin gets tripped up by Ferguson. And a penalty coming to the Hurricanes once again. 15 seconds of 5-on-3 here. And this one's going to go to Kellen Ferguson for tripping on the play. With 6:05 to go here in the opening frame. So like I said, 15 seconds of 5-on-3. And then a minute 45 of a 5-on-4 power play for the Valley Wildcats. Linesman there ready to drop the puck, and we're off. Winds up for a slap shot, trying to clear the puck. Now to Rude. Rude has it. Low point area. Deciding what to do with it. He sends it to his right. That one gets poked away down low. Good battle there for Canuck on the side of the net there. Reaches Tanner, and he'll get the whistle. Corkum into the box now for the Hurricanes. A minute 44 to go on the power play for the Wildcats. Face off on the right side of your screen. Linesman getting set to drop the puck, and we're off. Now off the draw. Taken away by Wynot, far side with Rude. Tangled up there along the boards. With a hit there, tangled up, sent in. Now here are the Wildcats behind their own net. Ennis looks back to see what's going on back there, making sure it's nothing he doesn't like. Now the Wildcats have it up the gut of the ice towards the right. Now the Wildcats in over the blue line. McLaughlin puts on the brakes. Has Robichaud back at the blue line. Gives it there. Has a man far side. The Wildcats setting up now. Winds up for a big slap shot. Goes high. McLaughlin gets it back. Has Robichaud behind him. Gets it there. Far side now for the Wildcats. Winding up with a shot there. Just goes wide. Back to Robichaud. Robichaud now sends it back. Winding up is Ferguson's shot there. As I meant to say, I had to find the name. Tommy Ferguson lets one go. Whiffed on and cleared away by the Hurricanes. Hosen now applying the pressure in the dead space. Just over the blue line. We're going to get a penalty here. Too many players on the Wildcats. There's 6 men out there. So with 4:46 to go here in the opening frame, we'll play 41 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. And then the Hurricanes will head to the power play for a minute 19. So it should be an O-zone face-off for the Western Hurricanes, as it will be. Referee Nolan McDonald cues up. Linesman down there ready to drop the puck. We'll get set to go here. Face-off infraction called on the Western Hurricanes. Bennett will come in for the draw, replacing Santo. And now we're off here one more time. It's one back for the Wildcats. They'll set up shop behind their own net. Bennett will apply some pressure now. To the left now for the Wildcats. Now it's dropped back. Now up to the right side, it's McKay. McKay shot there. Gets deflected and cleared away. Blinn has it. He tries to send that one up to Bennett. Now picked up by Mood Ross. Mood Ross now up the gut of the ice. Over the blue line now. Drops it back for Santo. Santo puts on the brakes. Gets tripped up. On net to Ennis. And we'll get the whistle now with 4:16 to go. Dallas Bennett finally back in a Hurricanes uniform for the first time this regular season. Not sure if there was an injury or what happened. And now a penalty coming to the Valley Wildcats. I didn't see the referee put his arm up, but I thought it was a penalty, so kneeing, I believe, is the call. Now face-off infraction called. 10 will come in for the draw. Now a 4-on-3 power play for the Hurricanes. And we're off here. Sent around the boards now. Battle coming up the right side. Now here's Martin with it. Martin now has a chance, trying to make a move. Cleared away by Tanner. Now a 5-on-3 power play for the Hurricanes. Here they come up. And over the blue line now. Hit there on the play. Down low, it's picked up by McKay. Sent around to Greeno. Tangled it up, and the referee down there. The Wildcats try and clear the puck. Tenwold unable to keep that one in. It'll be cleared away. Now to Corkum. Chase Corkum now in his own end. Into the neutral zone. Skating through and over the red line. Staying on side now. Poked away, loose there in front of the Wildcat bench. Now staying on side. Good battle there. Trying to keep it in. They're unable to. Corkum will skate it out. Sends it over to Tenwold far side. 38 seconds to go on the 5-on-3, sorry. Tenwold trying to make a move. Can't keep it in, and now it's cleared away. Corkum will get it back, though. Right away, they'll send it up. An offside called on the play. This one will make its way up here. The other way, 3:13 to go here in the opening frame. 28 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 power play for the Hurricanes. Linesman set to drop the puck, and we're off here. Drop back now. The Hurricanes have it. Mood Ross sends it over to Blinn. Now here's Blinn over to Mood Ross. Sends it over far side. Now the Hurricanes have it. Drop back for Mood Ross now. Blake Mood Ross now trying to make his way through. Shot on goal there. Loose in front, trying to jam it home. And Ennis will pick up the loose puck there on his doorstep and get the whistle with 2:49 to go here in the first period. Puck is dropped. Now we're underway one more time. Man out of the box now for the Wildcats. Shot there, high on Ennis. Almost trickled in. Just went over the crossbar. Now back to the low point area. Over to Mood Ross. Mood Ross sends it out in front. Off the one-timer. Just goes wide. Now back for the Wildcats. They're able to get the clear on it, but Blinn will pick it up near the penalty box there. Try and set up shop once again. Sends it up. Trying to make a move. Lucas up now to Santo. Santo tangled up there. Picked up by Santo now. Trying to make a move in. Back to Mood Ross. Mood Ross shot through. It's blocked. Can't be kept in now. 1:52 to go on the power play for the Hurricanes now. Now Blinn deciding what he wants to do with it. Decides to skate it up. Has Mood Ross to his left. Dimmel to his right. Gets it up to Dimmel now. Now tangled up. The Wildcats have it once again. They're going to skate it up this time. Here's a chance. 2-on-2 shorthanded for the Wildcats. It's poked away from Greeno. And now here come the Hurricanes. Up to Dimmel now. Chance forming. Staying on side. Dimmel puts on the brakes. Back to the low point area for Corkum. Corkum shot through. Loose on the doorstep. And Ennis gets the whistle. 1:15 to go on the power play for the Hurricanes. 1:31 to go in the period. Linesman getting ready for the draw here. Face-off infraction called on the Wildcats. Linesman brings it back into the face-off dot as we're off here one more time. D'Entremont back to the point area. Over to Tenwold. Tenwold now is going to walk in with a shot. It's punched away by Ennis. Battle there into the corner. Tenwold, that one just goes wide of him and it's cleared away. Corkum has it now in his own end. Deciding what to do with it. Over to the left. Here's Tenwold. Tenwold over the blue line now. There's the reach of D'Entremont. Okay, that one goes wide. Corkum just barely able to keep it in. Down low now. Back out in front for Dimmel. Tangled up on the side of the net for Wynot. Can't hang on to it, though. Wynot now wide of Tenwold. He lets it hit off the boards and sends it down low now. Here's D'Entremont. D'Entremont behind the net. Tenwold's going to crash in a little bit now. Dimmel a shot there. Rebound in front. Can't put it home. Just wide. Now back to the blue line. Here's Dimmel. Dimmel now over to Tenwold. Tenwold now puts on the brakes, gets it taken away from him, and clears it away. And that's going to do it for the man advantage for the Hurricanes. Unable to capitalize on it. 15 seconds to go on the power play, or in the period, sorry. Tenwold up through now. It's taken away by Rude. Rude now in over the blue line. Corkum pokes that one away from him. Battling there along the boards. Freed up now in the slot. Brought back now. The Hurricanes have it, and time expires. So after the opening frame here in Yarmouth, shots on goal 9-5 in favor of the Hurricanes. Still no score in this one. We'll take a break. From High Button Sports, my name's Easton Shoup. We'll see you before the second period of play. Welcome back, hockey fans. We're here for the second period of play. Today's High Button Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League game. My name's Easton Shoup. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're just joining us, very intense period there. Chances going both ways. Neither team's able to put one home yet. Referee Brock Eamon turns around and just shakes his head at Churchill and Rude. Gets them set up now. Nolan McDonald creeps in on the other side. Finally sees what they like, and we're off here. Knock will send that one up. Sent right back in by the Wildcats. Now around the Hurricanes, have it. Sent around the boards. Cleared away now. Santos going to escape for that loose puck. Here the Wildcats now in their own end. Up to Howard now. Howard sends that one in. Santo lays a bump there. Or Santo, sorry. Hit there into the corner. Good collision there. Hughes falls down to the ice. Now passed up through. That one just goes wide to Chambers. It'll be picked up by Greeno in the neutral zone. Drops it back now to McKay. McKay now sends it back over. That one just out of reach of Greeno. And Santos going to apply some pressure here for the Hurricanes. Battling now up along the boards. Broken up. Here's Churchill. Battling now. It's taken away by the Wildcats. Here's a chance up the wing. Trying to get by Canuck, though. A good hit there. Tangles him up there. Now into the corner. The Hurricanes send it around. It's over to Hughes. Hughes up through. That one picked off by McLaughlin at the blue line. Now Rude makes a move. Out in front now. Tanner stops the puck there. Now sharp angled shot. Punched away by Tanner. Now trying to take it away one more time. The Wildcats have it out in front. It's punched away. Just out of reach of Tanner. Can't get the whistle. Loose puck. That one just goes wide. Canuck turns around and sends it the other way. Now one sent right back in. Canuck gets it back. Turns the other way. Up to Dion now. Trying to free it up. Now trying to poke it away. Finally gets it out to the neutral zone for Ferguson. And Ferguson will send it right back in. Canuck up that right side now. Clears the puck. Dion skating for that loose puck for the Hurricanes. Almost comes up with it. Finally does. That one just out of reach of D'Entremont. Trying to get that one up. Unable to keep it in. D'Entremont gets it back, though. Avoids the hit. And that'll be picked up down low by the Wildcats. Up around the boards. Hit there on the play. Now here's a battle along the boards now. Tangling them up there. Now D'Entremont tangles up his man, but the Wildcats come up with it. Here they come up that left side. It's Ferguson with it. Ferguson trying to crash to the front of the net. It's poked away out to the corner now. The Wildcats will regroup. Trying to find a man in the slot. Goes wide at Diebel. It'll be Fowler who picks it up near the blue line. Sticking with it now. Tyler Fowler sends it over far side. Just out of reach. Diebel will get it back. Though sent in. Hit there on the play. Good battle. Trying to free it up. Ferguson puts on the brakes, still with it. Finds a man out in front off the backhand. Now a shot there. Stopped by Tanner. 16:58 now to go here in the second period. 9-9 the shots here. Still looking for our first goal of the hockey game. O-zone face-off for the Wildcats here. Linesman getting set to drop the puck. We're getting set to go here. Linesman doesn't like what he sees here. Now we're off here one more time. The Hurricanes have it up around the boards. Dimmel trying to make a move. Freed up by Tenwold. Now here come the Hurricanes the other way over to the right. Dimmel has it. Bear Dimmel over the blue line now. Puts on the brakes. Drop back for Tenwold. Tenwold far side now. Loose puck there. Trying to punch it home. Dimmel comes in. Still there. Loose. And Ennis just decides to reach out and get the whistle. Great chance there for the Hurricanes to get on the board. Like we said before this game, the Hurricanes still looking for their first point. Almost had it last night against the Harbor Rage, but unfortunately fell just short in a 4-3 loss at the Greenfoot Energy Center in Bedford. We're off here one more time. Sent around, and now it's cleared away. Will come out now. Corcoran will pick it up in his own end for the Hurricanes now. They try and send that one up to Dimmel, as they do. Bear Dimmel now finds a man far side. That one goes up in the air. Why not watches it go up? Why not takes it now? Has Dimmel to his right. Dimmel now gets it back. Shot there, deflected and redirected out to the corner. Now here come the Wildcats through center now. Sends it over far side. Delayed offside now. And it's blown down with 16:05 to go here in the second period. Face off right in front of the Valley Wildcats tunnel now. Linesman drops the puck as we're off. One back by the Hurricanes. Back to Blinn. Blinn up to Hosen. Hosen now battle there along the boards. Trying to get it up. Taken away by McKay. McKay sends it over. Pass up through. It's picked off by the Hurricanes. Now Hosen gets tangled up there. And Ennis out of his crease there. Almost lost it. His team was able to bail him out there on the play. Now it's picked up by the Hurricanes. Good battle there, and that one goes up and out of play with 15:34 to go here in the middle frame. It'll be an O-zone face-off on the way for the Western Hurricanes. They're looking to capitalize on this one. Slap shot there. Just whiffed on for the Hurricanes. Now it's cleared away. And icing called on the play here. With 15:23 to go here in the middle frame. 10-9 the shots in favor of the Western Hurricanes. Still no score in this one. The Hurricanes with a chance here on the O-zone face-off. Linesman ready to drop the puck here. Pendleton for the draw for the Hurricanes. Directing traffic on that first side as we're off. It's one back, though Blinn can't hold the line. Tries to send it over off a backhand pass. It's taken away by the Wildcats. Blinn will pick it up before it reaches Tanner in goal. Now back to Dimmel. Dimmel's pass ends up working out. Gets it over to Tenwold. Tenwold tries to make a move. Dimmel will pick it up. Far side now getting tangled up. Into the slot now. Shot there. Redirected now in front there off the rebound. And it's cleared away. And that one sent right back in by Why Not. Dimmel down low with it. Trying to circle back the other way. Doesn't have much help there. Ties it up. The Hurricanes freed up. Out in front there. And Why Not just got tangled up on the play. Great chance, though, for the Hurricanes. Now it's sent in just over the red line by the Hurricanes. Tenwold applies the pressure. The Wildcats have it. Far side up through. Right in front of the Wildcat bench. They have it. Has Ferguson now up to Ferguson. Ferguson, a shot there. Stopped by Tanner. And that one freed up. That shot there from Bartow Kelly gets blocked through the lane. Now over to Blinn. Blinn up through. Up to Dimmel. Dimmel up that right side. Sticking with it. Strong with the puck now. Here's Dimmel. Dimmel circles back. Back to Blinn at the point. Through traffic. It's picked up by Ferguson in the lane before it reached Ennis in goal. Now that one taken away by Dimmel. Dimmel shot there. Steered aside by Ennis. And he gets the whistle with 13:58 to go. O-zone face-off on the way for the Western Hurricanes once again. Linesman set to drop the puck. Linesman near the blue line doesn't like what he sees. Linesman ready to drop the puck once again. We're off here. Now Martin takes a bump along the boards. Here's a chance now for McLaughlin. Sent around down low for McKay. Circles back the other way. Now here are the Wildcats up that right side. Here's McKay. McKay sticking with it. Finds a man in the slot. Broken up there. D'Antoine just out to reach of him. The Hurricanes cleared away. That one just out to reach of Dion. The Wildcats send that one in just over the red line. Picked up down low by the Hurricanes. They have it, trying to free it up. That one just out of reach. Battle there along the boards. Trying to free it up. Dion, that one just out of reach. I'm sent right back in by Lonergan. Down low along the boards. Hit there. Churchill now sends it over far side. Here's Dion. Dion through the lane, trying to split the D there. Tangled up. Now the Wildcats have it. Sent right back in. Now the Wildcats ship that one out. Hurricanes will pick up the loose puck. Canuck sends it around in his own end, trying to find Chambers as he does. Chambers there, takes a hit along the boards. Now the Hurricanes have it, trying to skate it out, sends it back around to Canuck. Just out of reach, here's Hughes with it. Hughes finally clears it up to Santo. Santo unable to clear it though, he skates it back in. Delayed offside though on the Wildcats. Making a move by one is Chambers. Chambers now makes a move by another, makes a move by another. Here's Chambers up the right side. In over the blue line now. Chambers battling, loses it though. Now the Wildcats have it. Trying to skate it out. Kept in at the blue line, shot through on goal to Ennis. He stops the puck through traffic with 12:13 to go here in the middle frame. 13-10 the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. Linesman ready to drop the puck on that far side now, making sure everything looks good. And we're off here. Back to the point, a shot there. Gets blocked through the lane. Now the Wildcats have it. Pass up to Ferguson, finally gets there. Broken up though now. Tenwold frees it up. It'll be picked up down low by the Hurricanes. Ferguson has it, trying to send it around. Battle there behind the net. Now it's picked up by Corkum. Corkum now off the glass. Pass up through. Now here's Corkum. Corkum trying to skate it out. Corkum sends it in. Now here's Innes. Innes out of his crease to play the puck. Tenwold sends it around the earth. Tenwold applied the pressure there. And the Wildcats forced to send it around. Ends up working out for him as here they come on the attack. Now battle into the corner there. Tied up. It's picked up by the Wildcats on the attack. Now Dimmel trying to clear the puck though. It's taken right back by Ferguson. Tangled up there. Dimmel applies a bump. Ferguson hit there along the boards, trying to clear it out once again. Whiffs on the shot there, jamming it down low. The Wildcats have it. Has a man for our side. Tanner gets over and misses the net on that one. Now into the high slot. A shot there goes high. Now Ferguson has it. Ferguson trying to clear that puck. Why not? Gets a slap on it. And now over to Dimmel. Here's Bear Dimmel now up that side with the chance now. Greeno picks it up for the Wildcats, sends it around. Gets it back now. Kept in. Dion, it's caught in his feet. Tenwold frees it up for him. Now to Dimmel. Dimmel sends it over to the open space there. Trying to see if someone will pick it up on his side. Now it's picked up by the Wildcats in their own end. Greeno puts on the brakes, decides what he wants to do with it. He decides to go right. Makes a move by one. Now up they go to the ice. Here they come. Greeno now putting on the brakes. Trying to find McLaughlin far side. Gets it there. Now to McLaughlin now out in front off the one-timer. Can't connect on it. Dion takes a hit there along the boards. Donchwan has it. Sent around now. Corcoran will pick up the loose puck for his side. Here come the Hurricanes up the right side. Churchill trying to avoid a hit there and make a move. Now here's Ferguson with it. Kellen Ferguson in his own end. Trying to pass it up. Decides to give it up to Churchill. Churchill now takes a bump on the play. Just under 10 to go here in the middle frame. Martin now trying to make a move. Martin sends it over now off the backhand. Stopped by Tanner there on the play. Now bank feet up. Kept in by McLaughlin for the Wildcats. Broken up there on the play. Churchill still trying to clear that puck. Matter of fact, the Hurricanes still are. Now Howard has it down low. Caleb Howard sends it around. Still with it. Has it. Gives it back to the blue line. Poked away. Dion almost with chance there. That's brought back for the Wildcats. Valley has it in their own end. Pass up through to Lonergan. Lonergan now over the blue line. Puts on the brakes, gets it back. Corkum applies the pressure now. Gives a hit there into the corner. Still battling there. Freed up. Down low, out in front. Stopped by Tanner. And that one cleared away. Looks like it will be icing here. And it will be. As a coach, you can't mind that one. I know it's been a long shift for these guys. But Tanner made the save. They were in trouble, and they just sent it down the other way, and they get the whistle. 13-12, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes now. Ozone faceoff for the Wildcats on the way. Linesman drops the puck here as we're off. It's dropped back. Ferguson has it. Ferguson now up to Dion. Drex Dion up that left side. Over the red line, over the blue line now. Here's Dion. Dion in the corner now battling. Now still battling down there. Donchmont frees it up. The Wildcats take it away now. Up to the left here. The Wildcats. Rude tangled up there. Loses it. Flipped down by Hosen. Hosen now. Here's the chance for him. Sends it out in front. Loose on the doorstep of the blue paint off the back. What a chance there. Cross check in front there. Referee missed that one. Freed up now. Battle. Freed up now. Here's Lucas. Lucas trying to make a move, trying to split the D. Now that one cleared away. Here's Mood Ross with it. Pass up through. Picked off by Santo. Now Santo over the blue line. Here's Jacob Santo. Shot there. It's stopped by Ennis. That one brought back. Here's Santo. Out with it in the slot now. A chance for Mood Ross. That shot is blocked. Caught in the feet now. Kept in by the Hurricanes. Sorry, the Wildcats do take it away though in their own end. Fowler will send that one around to Diebel. Diebel now in his own end takes a hit from Hosen. Wildcats on the attack now. It's kept in. Here's Hosen with it now. Sends it down low. Ennis comes out of his crease to play it. And Fowler gives a hit now. Good battle there behind the net. And now it's stopping to play with 7:32 to go here in the middle frame now. It'll be an O-zone face-off coming for the Western Hurricanes. 16-12 the shots in favor of the home side. Still no score in this one. Now the puck is dropped here. Sent around. Still battling there. That one high off the glass. Now picked up. Here's Hughes. Hughes now sends it over. Pass to Demmel. It's picked off by Rolls. And now caught in his feet. An offside called on the play. That's one for the Hurricanes. You almost want to let it play because it looked like they may have had something going on the attack, but blown dead because of the offside, and so we'll get a whistle here. Linesman getting set to drop the puck, and we're off here. Tangled up off the draw. Far side now here. The Wildcats in over the blue line now. Sent right back in. Now the Hurricanes now chip that one out to center. Tenwold skating for the loose puck. Now that one passed up. Wildcats have it. Here's Rolls. Passed up through, sent in. Now caught up. Here's Dimmel. Dimmel with the chance now in the slot with a shot there. Had the corner pick, just couldn't get it there. Now here's Ferguson going the other way. And now here's Kellen Ferguson with it now. Passed up through. Now here the Hurricanes on the attack. Tangled up there on the play. Nothing going. Sent around. Broken up on the play. Dimmel frees it up now. The Wildcats with it. They get it back in their own end now. Pass up to Rolls. Rolls now picks it up. See what he wants to do with it. He dishes it off. Now to Ferguson. Broken up. That one just had to reach a Dion. Now Dion coming off that right side. Here's McKay with it. Chips it back in. Far side now. Here's Corkum. And there was no call on the play there. It looked like it was a bit of a hit to the head there. And now we'll pass way up through where Churchill would have been off the backhand. And they score! Caleb Howard picks up his second of the season. And the Wildcats strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Referee to center ice. We're off here one more time. Picked up by the Wildcats in their own end. Lonergan gets it up far side. Will be picked up by Blinn for the Hurricanes now. Martin Blinn now trying to find Bennett. Decides to dish it off the other side. Now the Wildcats have it. Passed up through. Poked away in the neutral zone. The Wildcats get it back. Now up over the red line. Now sent in by the Wildcats once again. And picked up by Hosen. That one looked like it might have deflected off the back of the net. Now trying to clear it away. Now here's Bennett. Dallas Bennett now in over the red line. Sends it in. Sent over to Chambers now. Chambers, that one goes high. Now picked up by the Wildcats. The Wildcats have it in their own end. See what they want to do with it now. Circles back the other way. Chambers plays a hit there. He's tangled up. Here the Wildcats in their own end. Now bank feet up. Trying to chip that one out as they do. Up to Lonergan. Lonergan now will send that one in. Now behind the net, here's Mood Ross. Mood Ross now deciding what to do with it. Gives it up to Why Not. Why Not trying to make a move. Over to Tenwold now. Tenwold over the blue line. Tenwold out in front for Why Not. Shot there. Gets deflected and goes high. Caught in the feet of Tenwold now once again. Now here come the Wildcats up the right side. And over the red line, now over the blue line. It's sent in. Off the back of the net there. Hit. Tangled up there. Now McLaughlin frees it up for Rude. Now Tenwold takes it away. Here comes Henrik Tenwold up that far side. Now pass up through. Here's Dimmel going up the right side. Bear Dimmel now decides to do a little bit of a deke there. Splits the D down low for Why Not. Why Not now. Down low. Here's Tenwold with it. Now out in front there. Almost sneaked in there. Just out of reach. Now tangled up along the boards once again. Why Not's going to escape for that loose puck. Trying to chip it out to Canuck. Through traffic. It's caught in the feet. And now here come the Wildcats on the attack. Up that right side. It's freed up by Canuck. Good battle there along the boards. Now here's McLaughlin back to the low point area. Shot through there. Off a deflection. Bouncing puck. Tanner just able to get a piece of that one. Now still battling along the boards now. Trying to free up that loose puck. Tenwold comes in to help his team out. Freed up. Bennett gets a poke on it. Out to center now. Here are the Wildcats in their own end. Now that one picked off by Dimmel. Dimmel trying to work it down low to Tenwold as he does. Tenwold now into the corner. Tenwold shot on goal. Gets deflected out to the corner. Now Dimmel circles back the other way. Bear Dimmel with it. Tangled up. Bennett comes in, picks it up. Now back. That one just out of reach. And a loose puck race going the other way. It's Hughes trying to get in the way. And a shot there goes wide. Now chance forming here for the Wildcats as they're about to get a power play here, and it's freed up by the Hurricanes. So this penalty going to go to Knox Hughes for interference. So the Hurricanes back to the penalty kill. Hurricanes back to the penalty kill, sorry. Wildcats back to the power play. With 2:28 to go here in the second period. 16-14, the shots in favor of the hometown Western Hurricanes. The line's been set to drop the puck. We're off here one more time. Off the draw, that one cleared away by the Hurricanes. Ennis out of his crease to play the puck for the Wildcats. And drops it back. Here's McKay with it. Now up the right side. Here are the Wildcats with it. Battle there along the boards. Frees it up now. Sent over. Here's McKay. McKay back over to Greeno. Greeno now trying to get it down low to Martin. Trying to clear it away now. Back to McKay. McKay sends it back over to the blue line. Now back over to Martin now. Martin with a shot there. That one goes high. Now back to Greeno. Greeno gets it back right in front of his own bench. Looking to set things up here. Making a move through traffic off deflection. That one clears away to the corner. Now back to McKay. McKay now the low point area. Sends it in. That one gets deflected and goes up and hits the roof. 1:32 now to go here in the second period. Ozone face-off on the way for the Wildcats now. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here. Corkum lifts up the stick and clears it away for the Hurricanes now. Loose puck race. Santo trying to get a poke onto it. Now taken away by Rolls. Rolls now sends it over far side for Fowler. Fowler now drops it back. Almost taken right back by the Hurricanes and would have had a shorthanded chance. Able to keep it in now. The Wildcats have it. Skating around now. Back for McLaughlin. McLaughlin now sends it over. Trying to cut out in front now in the slot. Fowler can't get his shot off. And now that one will be cleared away by the Hurricanes. Now here are the Wildcats in their own end. Skating up towards the left side. Here are the Wildcats and over the red line. They decide to drop it back just out of reach now. Santo skating for that loose puck for the Hurricanes. Santo will pick it up. Trying to make a deke through. Now taken away by the Wildcats as they all kind of swarmed them there like bees. Now up along the left side here come the Wildcats on the attack. It's Ferguson. Ferguson now trying to cut into the front of the net. Sets around the boards. Now to rolls. Far side now. Caught at the blue line. Man out of the box for the Hurricanes. Now pass up. Here's Dimmel. Dimmel now trying to cut in. Dimmel's shot there. Stopped by Ennis. 7.2 seconds to go here in the second period. 17-14, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. The Wildcats lead at 1-0. Here's a chance for the Hurricanes. Trying to win back the draw, though it's taken away by the Wildcats. 3 seconds to go here. The Wildcats have it. They'll pin it up along the boards. And at the buzzer, that'll do it. So after 2 periods of completed hockey action here on High Button Sports, your score 1-0 for the Valley Wildcats. Shots on goal 17-14 in favor of the hometown Western Hurricanes. We'll head into the intermission. We'll take a break. From High Button Sports, my name's Easton Shoup. We'll see you after the break. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back to today's High Button Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League game between the visiting Valley Wildcats and the hometown Western Hurricanes. My name's Easton Shoup, reeling you back in here to the Fish Tank up in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia at the Mariners Centre. So far in this one, very competitive game, tightly matched. But the Wildcats were able to squeak one through, 5-hole on the breakaway on goaltender Marcus Tanner. And that's been the lone goal in this one. Howard sends it in. Howard was the goal scorer on that goal for the Wildcats. We'll get our first whistle of the period, just 8 seconds in. 19:52 to go here in the third period. Puck is dropped here. We're off once again. Bartow Kelly, that shot goes way up into the rafters. And we'll get a stoppage of play. The next game for the visiting Valley Wildcats will be next Saturday, December 6th at 6:30 p.m. They'll be taking on the Halifax Wolverines on the road at the Forum. And for the Western Hurricanes, next weekend we're back up here in the Fish Tank for a weekend doubleheader between the Western Hurricanes and the Wherewell Bombers. And there we go, a chance there. And Ennis seems to be down there. Hit there on the breakaway. Couldn't tell, the Western players stumbled over him. Ennis seems to be all right. Good sportsmanship there. Churchill seems to be all right as well. Good sportsmanship there. Knew it was an accident. So before we got interrupted, the Western Hurricanes are on a weekend doubleheader next weekend as well. This is the first of 3 in Yarmouth. Next weekend there's 2 games up here at the Fish Tank. The Western Hurricanes will be taking on the Wherewell Bombers. Saturday, December 6th at 4 p.m. and Sunday, December 7th at 11:30 a.m. You can catch all the action right here on High Button Sports. Now to Why Not in front, shot there, just goes high. Now to Corkum. Corkum right back into Dimmel. Dimmel now along the boards, freed up. Here's Tenwold, no one out in front there. Great idea though with the pass. That one will be sent down. Seems to be icing on the way, and it will be. 19:17 to go here. Slow start to this period, excuse me. Hopefully we get some type of pace to it. Ozone faceoff on the way for the Western Hurricanes now after the icing. Puck dropped by the linesman as we're off. Ferguson skates back. Here's Howard skating up that right side there. Gets past Ferguson. Now Howard down low, gets that one poked away from him. Now Tenwold picks it up. Trying to find Why Not as he does. It's chipped up. Doesn't look like it has enough for icing, but it does. 18:57 to go here in the third period. Ozone faceoff now on the way for the Valley Wildcats after the icing call as we're off here. Ferguson now has it, sends it around the boards. Picked up by Dimmel. Dimmel trying to free it up and go down the other way. Now here's Corkum with it. Corkum in his own end. Deciding what he wants to do with it. It's a pass way up through. Finally getting it up on side now to Why Not. Putting on the brakes now. Tenwold avoids the hit there on the play. Now Dimmel down low, spins the other way. Good battle there along the boards. Tied up now. Trying to free it up as they do. And Ferguson skates backwards. Here's McLaughlin for the Wildcats. Freed up now. Tommy Ferguson picks it up. Battled along by Kellen Ferguson of the Hurricanes. Now here's Why Not skating it up through. Here's Colton Why Not. Gets that one poked away from him though. Now the Wildcats with it in their own end. Towards the left. Churchill applying some pressure now. Now here are the Wildcats. Sent over. Now it's picked up by Corkum. Corkum in his own end. Off the boards now. Poked out to center. Now the Wildcats once again have it. Here's Fowler. Fowler passed up through to Gallant. Gallant now being applied the pressure by Corkum. Gallant drops it back now. Now here are the Wildcats with it. Up that right side. Here's Fowler. Staying on side, but it looked offside to me. But they also have the better view down there. And now here are the Wildcats with it. Back to the low point area. Shot through. That one Goes up and hits a protective netting now with 17:27 to go here in the third period. 18-14, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. O-zone face-off now on the way for the Valley Wildcats. Now linesman getting set to drop the puck. We're off here once again. Off the draw, clears it away. Now taken away the other way. Here come the Wildcats. Or sorry, the Hurricanes. Lucas now. That shot blocked in the lane. Now back to Canuck. Canuck far side now here. The Hurricanes shot there, just goes wide. Lucas will pick it up along the boards. Here's Lucas sent back there. Right into the open space there. Splits the D and goes out. They'll have to regroup at their own end. Sent up now. Bennett skating it out. Good battle there. Bit of a reverse hit that time. Now here the Hurricanes over the blue line now. Ennis reaches it in goal. And we'll get the whistle with 16:47 to go here. O-zone face-off on the way for the Hurricanes now. Linesman ready to drop the puck as we're off here. One back, shot through, loose on the doorstep there, and Ennis able to get the whistle with 16:43 to go. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here. Picked up now by the Hurricanes, and now shot stopped by the goaltender off the rebound, just wide. Now here come the Wildcats skating it out the other way. Now picked up by Blinn. Blinn sent over far side to Dimmel. Dimmel now sends that one in. Ennis will come into his crease to play it. He decides just to drop it off. Now played aside for the Wildcats. Up that left side. It's Martin. Skating in now, trying to reach there. Hit there onto the goaltender, and there's going to be a penalty coming here. Goaltender interference might be the call here. And it is. So the Hurricanes will head to the power play here. Now an O-zone face-off the other way for the Western Hurricanes on the power play. Linesman blows in his whistle into the face-off dot with D'Entremont. Puck is dropped and we're off here. Why not now? Through traffic. Hit there along the boards. Now here's Howard. Can't keep it in. And Corkum skates it right back in without thinking about it. Then realizes and tries to skate it back out, but offside already called by the linesman with 16 minutes to play here in the third period. Linesman drops the puck. We're off here. Right off the draw, trying to make a move. Here's Why Not. Why Not now battling. Out in front now, a shot. Stopped on the door, right on the doorstep there. And what a save. The Hurricanes just couldn't buy a bounce there on the goal line. And that one was as close as it was resting on top of the red line and just could not put it home. Linesman ready to drop the puck now. We're off. That's brought back for Tenwold. Far side now. He's trying to send it over. Now the Wildcats trying to skate it out. Battling now, and they finally get it clear on it. Now Corkum send that one around. It's picked up by Dimmel now. Dimmel now in his own end. Up that right side. Sticking with it. Dimmel now over the blue line. Here's Dimmel skating in. Gets tangled up. Back to Tenwold. Caught in his feet. Corkum back to cover. One-on-one with Corkum. Battling now. Reaches Tanner in goal. Hit there into the boards. No call on the play. Now it's sent right back in by the Wildcats. Played aside for Corkum now. Now here are the Hurricanes in their own end. Played aside now. Here come the Hurricanes. It's Dion. Dion now trying to work his magic. Makes a move by one. Dion now in on goal. Shot there. It's stopped by Ennis and into the protected netting now. 14:42 to go here in the third period. 33 seconds on the power play for the Hurricanes. 24-16, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. Puck drop now. Here we go. Blinn over to Mood Ross. Blake Mood Ross now sends that one just down low. Now here's Santo down low. That one will be cleared away by the Wildcats and go for a change. 16 seconds to go on the power play here for the Hurricanes. Here they come now, skating it out. Sent over to the right. Here are the Hurricanes now. Offside called on the play. With 14:14 to go here in the third period. 5 seconds to go on the power play for the Hurricanes. Face off right in front of the Wildcat bench. Linesman set to drop the puck. And referee Brock Eamon just went over to the Wildcat bench to share some words. Not sure what they're about. Linesman ready to drop the puck now, and we're off here. Off the draw, it's won by the Wildcats. Though going forward, Bennett there battling. Man out of the box for the Wildcats now. Into the corner now. Canuck holds the line. Shot through off deflection. It's cleared away to the corner. Picked up now by the Wildcats. Hit along the boards. Freed upon now. Still battling there. And now here come the Wildcats out to center. Over the red line. Over the blue line now. Hit there and broken up into the corner now. The Hurricanes will pick it up. Circles it back the other way. Here's Canuck with it. Canuck now up the boards. Here they come. Up through. Broken up. Far side now, the Wildcats have it. Now it's taken away by Bennett. Dallas Bennett now in over the red line. We'll send that one down. Skating after it now, battling with the Wildcats down there. Splitting the D now. Here come the Wildcats on the attack. Still sticking with it. Up the right side, it's Greeno. Greeno now in over the blue line. Greeno now in on goal. Stopped by Tanner off the rebound. And cleared away now. Martin crashes in from the blue line. Down low, Canuck has it. Canuck hit there along the boards. Now into the corner with Rude. Rude along the half wall now. Gets tangled up. Good battle there. Trying to free it up as they do. Kicked away now. Kept in. Over now far side for Greeno. Greeno now fired in off a deflection. Canuck clears it away. Dimmel now picks up that loose puck. Still battling. Chase Donchwant now gets tangled up. Now here come the Hurricanes the other way. Here's Dimmel. Dimmel now over the blue line. Staying on side. Dimmel still battling there. Sticking with it. Has one up behind him now. Battling still. The Wildcats have it. They send it up that right side. Out to center now. The Hurricanes have it. They lose it. Now taken away by the Wildcats. In on goal now. Shot there right into the leather of Tanner. .12:29 now to go here in the third period. 24-18. The shots in favor of the Hurricanes. The 1-0 Wildcats, your score. Linesman set to drop the puck. We're off here one more time. Back to Fowler. Fowler through traffic off a deflection. Cleared away. Now picked up by the Wildcats. And it's going to go outside for the face-off. Now face-off will go in front of the Hurricane bench with 12:20 to go here in the third. 24-19, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. Drop back now here, the Hurricanes with it. That one off the boards, up through to Fowler. Fowler picks it up. Fowler, far side now. Way up through to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now delayed offside on the Wildcats. They send that one up. Catches Lucas right in the chest. He has nothing to do but carry it. Now taken away by the Wildcats in their own end. The Wildcats now trying to skate it out. Up through now, caught in the feet. Sent in. Played aside by Tanner, and he'll decide to get the whistle with 11:47 to go here in the third period. Puck is now dropped by the linesman. We're off here one more time. Mood Ross plays it around the boards. Tangled up now. Now freed up by the Wildcats. Over first side. That one just out of reach of Berto Kelly. Up through now. Now here the Wildcats with it. Freed upon now. Berto Kelly now over the blue line. Still battling there. Now just barely keeping that one in at the blue line. It's McKay who sends it in. Now Blinn has it. Martin Blinn along the boards gets tangled up there. Giving a bump there. Freed up now. Ferguson sends it back to the line. A shot through. Off deflection. They score. Brady Rolls puts home his third of the season. And it's 2-0 for the Wildcats. .24-20, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes now. 2-0 Wildcats, they'll score. There'll be an O-zone face-off coming. Sorry, not an O-zone face-off, a neutral zone face-off on the way. And it's won back by the Wildcats. Circles back, it's Greeno. Greeno far side now for the Wildcats, caught in the feet. Now over, here's Greeno skating it up through. Over the blue line now. Greeno still with it, has Blinn applying pressure now. Sent down to the ice now, battle in the corner. Still with it, now the Hurricanes taken away. It's Tenwold. Tenwold now over the red line, sends it over to Dimmel. Dimmel staying on side. Dimmel, a shot there, gets deflected up and just barely stays in. Now up, the Wildcats have it. That one just out of reach, but they are able to get a tip on it. Blinn will go into the corner, battling. Still into the corner now. It's freed up. The Hurricanes have it by Tenwold. Now battling still. Picked up by Lonergan. Now sharp angled shot there right on the side of the net. It's covered up by Tanner with 10:07 to go here. Linesman there, ready to drop the puck as we're getting set to go here. Face-off infraction called on the Wildcats now, so we'll get a new centerman in. Now Rude in for the draw for the Wildcats after finally finding the right centerman to go in. Now taken off the draw by the Hurricanes. Up that left side, it's Bennett. Bennett now battling, trying to cut in on goal. Takes a bump there on the side of the net. Now the Wildcats send it up to the left side. Here they come. Shooting up that left side, trying to make its way past Canuck. Caught in the feet of the referee down there. And the Hurricanes have it. Here's Canuck with it. Canuck now dishes it off. The Hurricanes now have it. It's Hughes, drops back for Canuck. Canuck now able to stick with it just barely. And now picked up by the Wildcats. Drop back now for Fowler. Fowler up now to the right side. Broken up and taken away by the Hurricanes. Now Fowler gets it back. Can't hang on to it. Penalty coming to the Hurricanes there. .9:23 to go here in the third period. And a penalty on the way to Chambers. Cross-checking the call on this one, so the Wildcats will head back to the power play. 24-21, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes, though the Wildcats lead it 2-0. Puck dropped. We're underway once again. Freed upon, sent around. Churchill battling there along the boards, putting all his body weight into that puck battle. Now the Wildcats in on goal, kicked away by Tanner. Now here's Greeno. Greeno sent over. Back to Greeno. Greeno makes a move by one. Trip Greeno in the slot now. A shot in. It's covered up by the goaltender Marcus Tanner. Tanner coming into this game posts a 5.33 goals allowed average and an 84.6 save percentage. On the other side for Ennis, 3.81 goals allowed average and a 0.88 .3 save percentage. And now that one unable to be hung on to cleanly. Now picked up by the Wildcats in their own end. 1:25 to go on the power play for the Wildcats now. Now here they come, skating it up that left side. The Wildcats with it still. Greeno puts on the brakes, drop back now. And that one out of reach. The Wildcats will have to regroup and pick it back up in their own end now. Sent over now, picked up by the Wildcats. To Greeno now. Greeno up that right side. Sends it in around the boards now. We picked up along the boards. Picked up by Hosen now. He's trying to chip that one out. Still battling there along the boards on that far side, trying to free it up. Get there along the boards. Free upon. Now gets by. Loose puck race. Ennis going to come out of his crease to play it. Sends it over far side off the glass. Now here's Ferguson with it. Ferguson now taken away by Why Not. Why Not now loses it. Taken away. And here's Bartow Kelly on that far side for the Wildcats, putting on the brakes. Decides not to drop it back. Takes a hit there from Ferguson. Tangled up along the play. Down low for the Wildcats. They send it over to Ferguson. Tommy Ferguson now into the corner. Splits the D. Ferguson now high slot shot there. Right into the protective netting. Just about 7.5 minutes to play here in the third period. 2-0 Wildcats to score in this one. Puck is dropped now. We're underway once again. The Wildcats have it, just barely able to keep it in. McLaughlin has it now. Along the boards, drop back. And unable to keep that one in. We'll get a stoppage in play now at 7:25. 3 seconds to go on the power play for the Valley Wildcats. Then we'll be back to even strength here. Linesman getting set to drop the puck here, And both centermen bite. And it's going to be called on the Wildcats because they did bite first. Now puck is dropped here once again. Trying to send that one in. It's picked up by Blinn. Blinn has it. Sending it around. Battle now along the boards. Freed upon. Blinn still battling. Sent along the boards now. Wildcats have it. They try and send that one in as they do. Now that one high off the glass. Can't keep that one in. Just barely able to, though. Now McLaughlin has it far side. That one splits through Rude and Mood Ross. Goes there to the corner. Now picked up. Here come the Hurricanes. D'Entremont makes it by one. Now still battling. Nobody picks it up. Finally, Blinn picks it up. Now a hit there. Good battle into the corner now. Along the boards. Trying to free it up. Sent around by the Wildcats once again. The Wildcats battling now into the corner. Freed up now. Here come the Wildcats the other way. Skating it out to the right now. Here's Robichaud. Robichaud now can't hang on to it. Cleared away by the Hurricanes there. Hit there into the corner. Mood Ross lays it. Now D'Entremont skating up. That one just barely able to be hung on to. Now here come the Hurricanes. That left side. Trying to skate in now. Dion kind of gets tangled up there. Decides not to fall to the ice. Might have been able to get the call there if he did. Hughes sends it over to Canuck, though picked up by Dimmel. Dimmel now along the boards. Has it still. Fair Dimmel now over to Hughes. Hughes now sends it through off a deflection. It just goes wide. Dimmel picks it back up. Trying to make a move now. Down low to D'Entremont. D'Entremont now still fighting for it down there. Now gets it down low to Dimmel. Dimmel now behind the net. Circles back. Trying to find a man in front of the net. Shot there. Just goes wide. Now back here for Dion. Dion taken away. Now D'Entremont in the slot now. D'Entremont gets it over to Dion. Dion whiffs on the shot. D'Entremont gets it now. Can't force it down. The Hurricanes just have not been able to buy a bounce for them in this one. Now around the boards. Kept in by Greeno. In front of the net now. And Tanner will get the whistle here with 5:13 to go in the third. 25-23, the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. 2-0 Wildcats your score. Linesman there ready to drop the puck as we're off here. Now one sent in. Loose puck down there. Still fighting for it. Dimmel has it. Dimmel now up that right side. Battling now. Wildcats freed up. Here's Corkum with it. Corkum battling now along the boards. Taken away now by McKay. McKay now dishes it off to the far side for Greeno. Greeno now sticking with it. Caught in his feet though. Here's Trip Greeno. Now over to D to D, sorry. McKay up that right side. Glant can't hang on to it. Decides to just chip it down. It'll be picked up though. And Corkum will apply some pressure there into the corner on the Wildcats player. Now taken away by Dimmel. Dimmel up that right side for the Hurricanes now. Gives a hit that time. Staying on side now. Pass up through now to Glant. Now that one sent up. Now a chance for Tenwold. Though two Wildcats right there to meet him at the blue line. Couldn't really do much there. Taken away by the Wildcats in their own ends. Sends it around the boards. Pass now. Sent up through. Here the Wildcats now with it. Corkum without his stick just tackles him down to the ice. And that's going to be a penalty here. That's going to be a penalty here to Corkum. I believe for holding or holding the stick. I'm not really sure what it's called. It's just going to be 2 minutes for holding here. Seemed like he brought him down to the ice. It's going to be an O-zone face-off here for the Wildcats as they head back to the power play. We're off here one more time, off the draw. The Hurricanes have it. They're just going to get a quick clear on the play. And in this out of his crease to play the puck. He'll just leave it. Now it's picked up by Berto Kelly. That penalty was actually on Colton Wynot, apparently. I thought that was Wynot, or Corkum, sorry. I thought it was Chase Corkum who got the penalty, but they called it on Colton Wynot. Now the Wildcats have it. Ferguson now sends it over. The Wildcats send out in front there. Goes off a deflection, just goes wide of the side of the net. Now the Wildcats get it back, sent around down low, just out of reach of Berto Kelly. Ferguson sends it over. McLaughlin now out in the slot now, a shot on goal. And Tanner easily gets a whistle. .258 now to go here in the third period. Shots on goal, 25 apiece. 2-0 Wildcats, your score. O-zone face-off for the Wildcats on the way here. Linesman getting set to drop the puck there. We're off here one more time. Drop back to the point, now over to Greeno. Greeno now sent over far side. Here's Martin now with it, circles back into the corner. Drop back once again, here the Wildcats over to Greeno. Greeno now just barely able to keep that one in. Now the Wildcats lose it at the point. Now Churchill's stick goes flying up into the air. No call there on the play. Now pass up through, drop back. Here's McLaughlin. McLaughlin to McKay. McKay sends it down low. It'll be picked up once again by the Wildcats. They send it around the boards. Back to the point for McKay. McKay over to Greeno now. Trip Greeno now through traffic. It's kicked away by Tanner. Now picked right back up by the Wildcats. Back to Greeno. Greeno circles back. Just able to keep that one on side by a hair. Now Greeno with a shot there. Stopped by Tanner. 2:08 here to go in the third period. 7 seconds to go on the power play for the Wildcats. And that is Chase Corkum in the box. I do see the A on the Hurricane jersey in there. Must just be an error on the score sheet. O-zone face-off here for the Wildcats. Linesman drops the puck as we're off here. Down low, sent around once again. McKay has it at the low point area. Shot through, goes wide. And they didn't start the clock there. So the Hurricane player had to wait a little bit longer to get out. Now Tenwold, it's by. Here, shot on goal. Down low on the doorstep. Shot there, stopped by Anna, still loose. And down low, here's Tenwold with it. Tenwold now back to Ferguson. Ferguson sends it back in. Tanner to the bench now for the Hurricanes. Freed up now. Now it's kept in. Wynot has it. Tangled up Now into center ice. Now taken away by the Wildcats once again. Sent up through. Into the empty net. They score. It looked like Trip Greeno got that one. I believe it was. Just as Tanner got to the bench about 10 seconds after they score to seal the deal. Now a 3-goal deficit in this one. Face off to center ice now. 3-0 Wildcats here score now. That one off the stick of Trip Greeno. Greeno puts home his 10th of the season. And a penalty right off the draw on the Wildcats there. I missed that one myself. Now drop back here. The Hurricanes, with it. Lucas drops it back now for Dimmel. Dimmel now pass up through to Ferguson. Ferguson makes a move by 2. Now it'll be touched up on by the Wildcats with 1:14 to go. Penalty on the way to the Wildcats. It looks like it's going to be Austin Robichaud for head contact. We'll see how many minutes. No zone face-off on the way for the Hurricanes now. 4 minutes for head contact to call here. So a chance here for the Hurricanes. Goaltender to the bench. Now drop back over to Tenwold. 6-on-4 now for the Hurricanes. Through traffic off the deflection. Loose on the doorstep. Just can't punch it home. The Hurricanes just can't get a break. Now off the deflection here. Tenwold's going to have to skate for it. And just barely does enough, and it goes wide of the crease. Here's Corkum with it now. Corkum up through to Tenwold. Now over. Picked up by Dimmel. Dimmel now puts on the brakes. The shot there goes wide off the rebound. They score! The Hurricanes reel it back into within 2. It's Chase Donchmont. The Yarmouth native brings it within 2 here late in the game. Donchmont to put home his 4th of the year. And timeout called by the Western Hurricanes here with 41 seconds to go. We'll get a break in the action. We'll be right back after the timeout. Alrighty, hockey fans, we are back here after the timeout. Tanner out of his crease, ready to go. Now referee to center ice. Ready to drop the puck as we're off here once again. Off the draw. Now picked up by Corkum. Corkum now over to Tenwold. Tenwold now sends it back. Now here's Corkum. Corkum now, 20 seconds to go. They're trying to skate it out of their own end as they can't. That one just out of reach. Sent down now. Now Corkum loses it. Into the empty net, they score. And that one's going to go to Gavin McLaughlin, his 1st of the year. With 10 seconds to go. And that's not a great way to end things here on home ice for the Hurricanes. Late change here for the Wildcats. A short-handed empty net goal. And the puck is dropped here. It's one back. Here are the Wildcats in their own end behind Ennis's net. Time ticking down, and that's going to do it. Final buzzer sounds, and that's going to do it. Final score from the fish tank. Wildcats 4, Hurricanes 1. Final shots on goal, 29-28 for the Wildcats. And that's going to do it. So from High Button Sports, my name's Easton Shoop. I appreciate you all for tuning in today. We'll see you back on home ice here for the Western Hurricanes in the fish tank once again next weekend